Okay,
Okay.
let me wake you up.
Oh boy, Rook.
What? What?
I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm scared.
What?
I don't know what you're adding. Oh, okay.
Hey, witch doctor, give us the magic words.
You go ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang.
God, this video's so loud as well.
Yeah, it's really loud. I have just put in front of Alex and Aster a classic Sonic X video. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang exclamation mark exclamation mark. This is the video that made me learn that Sonic had an anime.
No, I feel like we've talked about this video before for sure, but not that this was what like let you know that Sonic had an anime.
Yeah, I just like saw it in the YouTube racks when me and my brother were like watching Bionicle's stop motion skits.
Holy
on
shit.
YouTube together on the living room computer, and I saw that in the recommends, and I was like, woo! Sonic has a cartoon?
Rook,
Yeah.
I want you to know the sentence of me and my brother watching Bionicle stop motion on the family computer in the living room really just like took me back to being like 6.
Yeah, we were really into Bionicle's videos. I feel like one of the Bionicle's movies might have been Baby's First Edge, where we were just both like super obsessed with it for no real reason, and we're like, whoa, this is so epic.
I mean, I used to watch like Lego stop motion videos on YouTube, so once again, we are the same fucking person.
No, we also watched Lego ones. Notably is like a lot of like the Weird Al Lego stop motion music videos.
Oh, yes, Weird Al was also a common feature of my
Yeah,
early YouTube career.
Lol XD random, etc.
Yeah. Really good.
This video is a classic.
I'm so glad it's still up after all these years.
I know!
Every time an old video gets deleted, a piece of the internet loses its soul.
I know! Not like, oh god, it was like forever ago. There was like a flash animation of like a Sonic animation set to the Paint It Black song.
Oh no!
And it was on for Shadow. And I don't think it's on the. Let me quickly look, because I know that someone posted it at some point years ago. Or reposted it, rather.
I do
will
remember
try not
that
to get
video,
carried away, I'm so sorry. But.
Honestly, I hope that I'm right about the song.
Yes!
Holy shit.
Yes.
I don't remember
This is posted by OP. Yeah, you would not have seen this. This was like on DeviantArt when DeviantArt still hosted Flash animations.
Stop. I do remember Flash animations on YouTube, on DeviantArt very vividly.
Yeah. Oh, what a fucking classic.
I hope this person knows that they've made a relic. Mm-hmm. This is much how I feel about all those kids on YouTube who are animating Warrior Cats stuff. I hope that they know that they shaped an entire generation.
I know, right?
I'm a furry now because of them. I love the weird wiggly quality Flash animation has. It's so good.
It's good. It's because of the way that Flash autocorrects some of the lines.
Oh, it's just really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know how to
Shadow's mouth is
specifically
going on a
what-
fucking journey across his face.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's because it's hand-drawn.
No, I know. I want to say this with the utmost amount of love. I love what it's doing.
Admittedly, this is also just what Shadow's mouth does.
Yes.
And every other Sonic character's mouth does, because they're obsessed with having them keep the corner mouth, but sometimes they can't have the corner mouth. And sometimes they choose not to have the corner mouth.
It's really special.
I love Sonic.
It's just really good. I love how fucked up Sonic characters' mouths are.
Yeah, it's really special. You've seen the funny Sonic face, right?
Probably.
This one. From Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic really was not meant to exist in 3D, and every day he does
No, but I love him.
is in defiance of God.
Yeah. Why is that the wiki in bed?
Fascinating.
Who is that?
I don't know. This looks like a convention photo. Hello! Welcome to Wikiboys podcast. We're three friends diving into the wonderful fan of wiki pages. I fucked that up. It's okay. My name's Brooke. I use them pronouns.
I'm Alex. I use he, him pronouns.
And I'm Aster, and I use she and they pronouns.
We're recording at night.
You know, I was gonna say, Rook, you can just do it again, but,
No, I don't want to.
It's the quality of the recording. It's important.
God, you sound so tired. I'm so sorry. Anyway, we're gonna talk about Sonic X today.
hell yeah.
Let me open the wiki myself, because I don't actually have it open yet. Now I do. If nobody knows what the fuck Sonic X is, you are either a baby or you don't live on the internet. Well, no, that's not fair. I guess like if you don't really touch Sonic, you wouldn't really know what Sonic X. I guess I don't know. It's like I feel like it's a bit of like a Sonic like shit posed touchstone because it ruled the YouTube for a little bit. Fuck. I'm frazzled. Sonic X is the anime adaptation of Sonic, and it covers like some of the earlier games, and then it shoots off and does its own thing, which Aster was very confused by before we started recording.
Sure was. Also, I'm noticing here, as part of a Kids Station 2020 lineup of programming, it was announced that as part of a tie-in promotion for the Sonic the Hedgehog film, the network would finally broadcast the remaining episodes, marking the first time that the full series would air in any format on Japanese television.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Don't recall all of that lore off the top of my head now, but yes, that was a big deal, is that the whole thing never really got aired. I think that the only way to see the rest of Sonic X back in the day was like to buy it on DVD, I think. And that's how they ended up on YouTube, is people would just rip them from DVDs, I think. I don't recall.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's an interesting piece of media that I maybe should have researched that part. Instead, I just snuffled around and got some pages to wave in front of my friends' faces. Instead of, like, being a scholar.
No,
When has this podcast been anything close to scholarly?
No.
the last time it was scholarly is when Milo wrote notes for the,
I
Magnus
think it was
Archives.
the first and last time.
Yep. Probably the only time that
Yeah.
anybody will ever take physical notes with a notebook, which is very special to me.
Yeah.
So I suppose we should talk about our mileage. Rook,
Oh, that's right. I forgot that we do that.
Yeah, we do that.
we sure do. Rook, since you're hosting, would you like to start?
All. I have watched Sonic X to completion multiple times in both Japanese and English, and I've also watched a little bit of the French dub, but not all the way through.
See, that's why you don't have to do scholarly research, is because you've just watched
Yeah.
it.
Well, the thing is that even in like gathering pages for this, I was like, oh right, that happens, doesn't it? And also being like, wait, would that fucking happen? Because Sonic X is like, one, it's old, it's been a minute since I watched the whole thing, because anytime I try to watch the whole thing, I only get like half. I think my stopping point is always like episode 30, not because it's like bad, but because that's when my brain runs out of hyperfixation. Around episode 30.
I hand you something else by then.
Start to finish. What?
I hand you something else by then.
Yeah, or I float to something else. I think Sonic X probably would have been my first anime. I think. It was either Sonic X or it was Madoka.
Yikes.
Sonic X seems more in character for you.
Yeah, I think I also got Sonic X earlier because I got online for Sonic specifically around the age of 11 or 12, I think. Because I remember celebrating my 13th birthday on DeviantArt.
Holy shit. This whole hog's really been running around in your brain for a hot minute, huh?
Yeah, he's one of my, I don't know, like, safe spaces when my brain runs out of shit or it's, like, needs a hard reset. I just go float in Sonic's world for, a few months.
You know what?
Then I get recharged and I'm ready to go.
Seems like a good place to come home to.
He's good.
I believe I interrupted Alex as he was talking about his mileage, which is very rude of me.
It's fine. It is absolutely fine. I think I've probably watched like the first 2 seasons and then some of the last season.
Yeah, I dragged you through a bunch of it.
You dragged me through a bunch of it, and I respect you for it.
Yeah, this was also a few years ago, so...
That definitely means that I'm the one who's seen the least amount of it.
Yeah.
None?
Not none. I don't know to what extent. Like, literally whatever Rook has shown me, that's what I've watched. And it's possible I incidentally caught it on 4Kids when I was a kid, but I didn't watch a lot of 4Kids because my dad didn't really like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!, which were 2 big tent poles of 4Kids.
Yeah.
So I wasn't not allowed, but it was just like
not in your zone.
Not in my zone. So I was not a weebus from birth.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I want to say I didn't catch Sonic X on TV. I learned about it on YouTube, and I watched it on YouTube back in the day when they were like crunched quality and broken up into 3 parts.
3 parts, baked in subtitles. Yeah, the good times.
Yup. Yeah, the good old times.
Yeah, I definitely remember watching anime like that. I think I watched fucking like 2 episodes of D and Angel like that.
God.
Yeah, in case you wanted a fucking throwback.
The only thing I watched like that was Orion High School Host Club, and that was
Oh yeah, I also got Oron that way.
I actually don't think it should be legal to view it any other way.
That is
I
how that anime
agree.
is meant to be viewed.
Except you can watch the English dub on Netflix just so that you can trade English dub for higher quality. That's my opinion.
You get one or the other.
Yeah, right. It does feel illegal when people are like, oh, I'm streaming Oron. I'm like, what the no, you don't do that. You watch it in 3 parts on YouTube with yellow subtitles. Anyways, this is about Sonic, not Oron.
Let's get into it. I have linked you the page Sonic's World, parentheses, Sonic X. By the way, we're on the Sonic News Network, but specifically going to try staying in the Sonic X pages. I would probably be the culprit for wandering, so feel free to smack me if I wander.
My hand is poised and ready for smacking.
I'm putting
I've linked
that
you both
responsibility on you.
Yeah, I've linked you both the Sonic X... No, I didn't link you the Sonic X category page. Let me give you that.
I'm fascinated by Sonic's World.
Yes, it's different. Okay, now you have category Sonic X, which has all of the Sonic X pages, because the Sonic News Network is very good.
Seems like it's
Next to Sonic News Network.
Seems like it's a good fucking zone.
It's good, it has all Sonic. Your one-stop Sonic shop.
And impressively organized for such a expansive database.
Yes, it is also extremely long-winded, is the problem with the Sonic News Network.
I do love that, though. So...
Yes, I love it a lot.
Yeah, I'm just looking here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sonic is not from Earth.
No.
No.
He's an alien.
I mean, I know that, but also... Stop making me think about it.
Sonic's World. It's the home planet of Sonic the Hedgehog and his friends. During a skirmish with Dr. Eggman in recent times, the first episode of the series, Sonic and his allies got transported from their world to Earth. Over subsequent periods, several elements from Sonic's world got transported to Earth as well. Eventually, though, everyone and everything from Sonic's world were returned to their home planet. Months afterwards, Sonic's world was left to die due to the Metarex, but was saved by Sonic and his allies.
Do we want to talk about the Metarex? Is that a logical...
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, that was in your plan.
Now we need to talk about time suspension's phenomenon.
What the fuck? Hey, this sounds like some Zero Escape shit.
Is a subject mentioned in the anime series Sonic X. It refers to the gradual destruction and freezing of time as a result of the merging of Earth and Sonic's world.
What the fuck?
The time suspension phenomenon is tied to the unique relationship between Earth and Sonic's world. Long ago, the planets were once one, but then split in two and ended up in different dimensions with their own timelines. As such, when elements from Sonic's world ended up on Earth, the planets and their timelines began coming together, bringing about the time suspension phenomenon. Theoretically, this phenomenon could cause the two worlds to meld completely, and when they do, the two timelines would cancel each other out, bringing time to stand still to a stop. The rejoined planets would be frozen in time while billions of years passed in the rest of the universe. Once the timelines are fused, the effects will then be irreversible, so people will be stuck in time forever. However, this does not mean death in the conventional sense. Rather, it means people will not age or change. Every day will be the same, and no progress can be made. Hence, there would then be no such thing as the future or the past. Any pursuits will thus be meaningless. That's what Sonic X is about.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, So the progression of Sonic X goes, Sonic and friends get transported to Earth, and then they have some hijinks, and then I think it's season 2, more friends and also things get transported to Earth, and they're like, uh-oh, the world's gonna fucking end because of this. And then they do end up sending Sonic home, although Chris tries to stop because but then Sonic and friends do end up going home, but then aliens come and they kill their planet, and then they have to go to space to kill the aliens.
Okay.
That sure is what happens.
I don't... No!
Yeah. Yes.
I fucking said it before, and I'll say it again. This feels like Zero Escape shit, but like worse.
Yeah!
Help both Sonic and Zero Escape shit.
It is, yeah. I don't... The worst part about Sonic X was about an hour ago. The most confusing thing about Sonic X was, hey, what's up with that little plant alien? Now the most confusing thing about Sonic X is everything.
Is Sonic X. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, I'm so glad you could ruin my perception of Sonic X. I say ruin. I'm so glad you could taint my first perception of it.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
I do want to return to the Sonic's World page, and give me a moment to read over this. It's very long.
Oh, boy.
I love that apparently the only places in Sonic's world are Green Hills, the Mystic Ruins, and Angel Island, because they could not be fucked to come up with anything else.
Yeah, there is like a city. They show a city at some point. Which is like, I don't know, it's like where Sonic and friends live, but also not. I don't know. I don't know who's in the city and who's not. I haven't been there in a minute. I haven't visited Sonic's world in a second. Chaos Emerald Saga. Not long after, another chaos control phenomenon occurred on Earth. However, instead of sending Sonic and his friends home, the phenomenon sent several pieces of Sonic's world to Earth, including Angel Island and Mystic Ruins.
Oh, shit.
They just fully sent them to Earth, and that's how they made Sonic Adventure happen in the anime.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's how they made Sonic Adventure happen.
Holy shit.
It's really good. After the Space Colony Arc incident, chaos control irregularities began occurring again, resulting in more pieces of Sonic's world and several of its inhabitants being sent to Earth, including animals native to Sonic's world, various houses, the Chaotix, and Vanilla, who is Cream's mother, if you didn't know.
Constantly delights me.
Yeah. Homebound Saga. Eventually, for a brief period of time, Sonic's world began merging back with Earth as a result of all the foreign objects from Sonic's world having been brought to Earth. If both planets were to complete this process, their timelines would cancel each other out, resulting in the time suspension phenomenon. Project Homebound was then enacted, which managed to send all inhabitants from Sonic's world back to their home. Due to Christopher Thorndike, however, Sonic did not return home together with his friends because he's a selfish little kid.
Fuck Chris.
Oh, no.
if I remember correctly, which I likely don't, I think it's literally like Sonic is like going to go home, and then Chris just like grabs onto him and starts crying and screaming like, "No, please don't go. You're my only friend."
Damn, bro.
We all lose friends.
Yeah.
Part of growing up.
Actually, find this on YouTube.
Poor kid.
Cool messages to teach children.
Yeah, Chris's people hate him a lot.
Seems like, unfortunately for this child, for good reason.
Yeah.
Kind of an unfortunate character.
Oh yeah, they literally build a fucking portal to send everybody home. And then Chris is like, please don't go.
Cool.
I'll give you a link to it if you want to watch it later. I always get it mixed up with another scene. Like, it's like another scene where I think I remember what it is. I think it's, at one point, Chris gets sent to Sonic's world. Don't ask. We'll find out. We'll stumble on it eventually. And I think to send him back home, they make him go, like, Mach 5 in an airplane, and Sonic, like, runs after him.
Okay. I feel like my brain is melting and falling out. I don't know what I thought Sonic X was about, but whatever you've just told me is not that.
Yeah. 6 months later, Sonic's world came under siege by the Meta-X, who were after the Chaos Emeralds. Super Sonic faced the first invasion wave in the space above the planet, and managed to stop the incoming Meta-X. However, the weakened Super Sonic was then left to face Dark Oak, the leader of the Meta-X. Unable to defeat Dark Oak, Super Sonic decided to scatter the Chaos Emeralds across the galaxy with Chaos Control in order to keep them from falling into the hands of the Meta-X. Exhausted, Sonic lost consciousness and fell down to the planet while Dark Oak sent the Meta-X carrier to deprive Sonic's world of its planet Egg. How do those words feel in your brain?
Bad. Also, you mentioned Chaos Control.
Yes.
I'm just thinking about it. Particularly, isn't it in Sonic of 6 when where Shadow...
They use it for time travel.
Well, they use it for time travel. And isn't that when Shadow uses it to fucking kick Silver in the head in the best scene in the game?
Yes.
So anyways, I went to go look up Chaos Control, and this image fucking did a lot to my emotions and my brain.
Oh, yeah.
How
Chaos
funny.
Control changes depending on the universe.
Fantastic. I've sent a link to different pages about Chaos Control. There is Chaos Control, Archie, Chaos Control IDW, Chaos Control Pre-Super Genesis Wave, Chaos Control Sonic X.
Yeah. It also kind of sort of changes a little bit throughout the games.
Cool.
The Chaos Emeralds also change.
Oh.
Depending on where you're looking.
Okay,
If you want inconsistency, this is the wrong series for you, and I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah. This is why I'm just trained to pick and choose things that I like from media, because that's how you survive as a Sonic fan.
I think everybody could stand to have a franchise like that in their lives.
Honestly, I feel like everybody would consume media better and smarter if they had something like Sonic.
To just train you to be like, okay, you take what you like from this, because you can't like all of it.
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of Sonic. Obviously, I do not like anything that sucks ass, but I am one of the few people that genuinely thinks that Sonic Lost World's plot is, like, enjoyable. I don't like the Deadly Six, but I think the plot is enjoyable because it's like a rift gets put in between Sonic and Tails' friendship, and also the rest of them are, like, about to fucking die because Eggman wants to, like, siphon energy from the planet, and
I'm so glad you love Sonic Lost World. This is me officially smacking your hand and bringing you back to Sonic X.
I know, I'm sorry.
I would love to, like, just let you talk, but unfortunately we'll be here for 7 hours.
I would have stopped in, like, 2 minutes.
Would you know?
Well,
I don't trust
maybe.
that statement.
I don't know. I don't have much to say about Sonic Lost World. I'm just like, this is good things in it. I do want to preface that any Sonic opinion I have comes with the caveat of the only game I've ever actually put my hands on is Sonic Colors on the DS version. I have a bunch of them on Steam, but I haven't gotten around to it yet because I know all the PC ports kind of suck ass. Anyway,
yeah,
Planet Eggs.
Sonic PC
What?
ports are
Bad.
bad, which is a shame, but they're
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Planet Eggs. They're large gemstones of varying shape and color. Each planet egg embodies the life force of its home planet. Throughout the third season of Sonic X, the Meta-X are seeking the planet eggs as part of their plans to destroy all life in the galaxy so that plants may rule. But they were foiled by Sonic the Hedgehog and his allies.
Holy shit.
Plants rule.
Plants rule.
By the way, feel free to skim these pages and pipe up if you want to read something so that I don't die.
I'm sorry. I've clicked through like 2 links. Okay. I know why, like, I know we'll get to it at some point, but I really want to talk about the plant aliens because they keep haunting me.
Yeah, we can swap over to the... Yeah, because you're not familiar with them, so click on Meta-X.
Yeah, so I'm seeing here on the Planet Egg, historical records on Cosmo's homeworld reveal that Dark Oak, then known as Lucas, the leader of the Meta-Rex, had discovered a way to use the Planet Eggs to stabilize the unnatural transformation process he and other male members of Cosmo Species were capable of. Blah, blah, blah. Because of this, the females led by Earthia left their homeworld behind, thinking that the males would be destroyed. Instead, they survived and built metal bodies to support their frail structures. Okay, so that's what the weird mechs are about.
Yeah, they're plant men.
Oh, I see.
I didn't want to say that you being confused is by design. I specifically wanted to throw you into the deep end.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm also now understanding why the names are like Dark Oak, Pale Bay Leaf.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
They're plants.
They're plants.
They're plants.
They're all plants.
They made anthropomorphic plants.
Plant sonas.
Because that's what Sonic needed. I don't know. It was a interesting thing to use in Sonic X.
It really baffles. Like, I was always like, I've never fucking heard of these characters before. Yeah,
Oh, they're anime exclusive. Yeah,
anime exclusive. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I love these fucking Gundams.
Yeah,
Really
the Meta-X
good.
serve as the main antagonist throughout the final season of Sonic X, almost replacing Dr. Eggman, although unlike Eggman, the Meta-X had everything laid out in advance so that they could both protect vital operations and attack enemy worlds at the same time. They're also known to be very dangerous and very vicious, as they will do anything just to destroy all planets in the galaxy if it means losing part of their army. The Meta-X became extinct after Dark Oak's death. Spoilers, he dies.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, we spoiled the series.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I didn't notice there was Yellow Zelkova and Red Pine.
Yeah.
Hey,
oh,
these
let
names
me...
are really...
What? Good?
I'm really obsessed with that one.
Yeah, let me see. Can I please get a picture of Earthia?
This robot here, this is Black Narcissus, this robot is divorcing me as we speak.
I love the way the robots look. They're just very good. The matter
They're
of
really
fun to look at.
Good.
How-
I wish that I had bones
how
to,
would-
like, think about robots, because I would steal them for my own powers, but, like...
I'm trying to... Well, they're not robots. They're just mech suits.
well, I mean, they're mechanical designs.
Yeah, they look kind of like if you put a Power Ranger in a blender
It's sort of...
and gave them
They
big
do
shoulder
feel-
pads with capes.
They very much have...
They're like the logical gradient between like a Bionicle and
a Power Ranger.
Power Ranger.
Yes.
They're the
Yeah,
middle gradient.
Yeah, I think that this yellow one in particular seems like there's, like, just the faintest sprinkle of,
Transformers.
Transformer, yeah.
Transformers.
Specifically, that one
Yeah.
is very Transformer-esque.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ultimately, the Meta-X goal is the galaxy's forestation, the eradication of all life except that of plants. To achieve this, the Meta-X need the planet eggs and Chaos Emeralds to supply water and light. So nourished, they require the power of an event that occurs once every 1,000 years in the center of the galaxy on planet Aquarius. With the energy, the Meta-X would be able to wipe out all non-planet life. Some Meta-X are very powerful, too strong for Sonic the Hedgehog and his allies to defeat without assistance from either an ally, some sort of device, or a ring. There are multiple types, and they appear in every environment. Many Meta-X wield a blade weapon of some type, and most come equipped with missiles as well. So yeah, these guys had like giant fucking swords, and it was epic.
You know what? I support them in their endeavors.
That's...
The last season of Sonic X is Sonic and friends in space trying to stop the universe from being killed while also fighting giant plant guys, although the plants is a later reveal, that appear as giant mech guys with big swords and sometimes guns.
Sounds like the Sonic I know and love.
It's very good.
It's actually very good.
I want to say that that's not a diss on Sonic X. That's just so far from anything that I associate with the Sonic franchise.
Oh, you're not familiar with the Sonic franchise, my friend. Side tangent, do you know what the end game of Sonic Unleashed is?
No, because I tried to play that game and got stuck because I was bad at it.
At the end of Sonic Unleashed, Sonic has to fight essentially evil Gaia because Eggman decided again that channeling a god to use for his amusement park plans was like a good idea. Eggman keeps enlisting the help of gods and is surprised when it blows up in his face.
You know, I wonder if maybe Eggman would have more support with like a GoFundMe. Because it seems that maybe he's gotten a little too extreme. I think he needs to go back to basics. Can we get like a viral?
I mean, he
almost
won in Sonic Forces, but he had like a VR jackal to help him.
Can we really just set Eggman up with a Kickstarter? Like, come on.
Dude, I'll give him $100 if it gets me an exclusive first look ticket to Eggman Land.
Shut up.
Nah. Aster's right. They should say it.
I just, if he would just calm down, it would all be good. Hey, I did just scroll down in this little, I do want to praise this wiki. I know we briefly did. But
It's good.
I love the organization here. I'm looking at the members of the Metarex, and I realized there was a scroll bar.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of fucking words here. Metarex Viper? What the fuck? Hey, these are cool as hell, bro.
Yeah.
All of the troops are... What the fuck?
Yeah, they're really good.
I think it's good.
Oh my god.
Because, like, Sonic has a lot of its roots in shonen anime tropes. It is, as most people know, based off of Dragon Ball Z. Which is why so it's natural, of course, that the anime went this direction, and I love it.
I'm just enjoying Metarex King Ape that looks like a monkey, despite its name.
Yeah.
First appearance, desperately seeking Sonic.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot going on here, and it's all really good.
Yeah, the Metarex Viper is like a snake centaur robot.
Sure is.
It's cool.
Damn. Yeah, we were also going to talk about the other species, or the females of Cosmo Species, which is, what's the Earthia? Yeah. This is the one that you sent this picture of, where she's like fading into a tree.
She like dies or whatever.
Okay.
Here. Category Cosmos Species. Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, so I would always see Cosmo and I would be, you might say confused.
Yeah, why is Rosalia here? Is that the right one?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. God, hey, these are really good character
No,
designs.
it's not Rosalia. It's the other flower one.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're thinking of Ralts and its evolutions.
Yes.
Hey, these are... me remember Pokemon names. You can't.
Not right now. These are fascinating character designs.
Yeah, they're pretty good for an anime original.
Yeah.
I enjoy them.
They're fun to look at. I enjoy them.
I just don't know what to make of this. I really, first of all, I feel fear that you went, oh, this isn't like what you expect from Sonic? Haha, you don't know the Sonic franchise at all. Because now I'm starting to question what I do know about the Sonic franchise.
Not enough.
Not enough.
No.
I can guarantee you not enough.
Because I only read...
Even with all of my goings-on about Sonic, you do not know.
The thing is...
you have the basics.
Yeah, the thing is I'm familiar with, some of the characters, and
you've read IDW.
And I've read IDW.
And are reading.
And I read it,
Yeah.
because it's good.
It's good. We.DW Sonic.
Yeah, I can recommend it, even if you only sort of know a Sonic.
It's good!
So now I'm just kind of like, well, what don't I know about Sonic? And apparently everything.
Yeah.
And I'm worried also about how much we can keep this to being about Sonic X, if that's the shallowness of my knowledge.
Oh, no, it'd be easy to keep it to just Sonic X, because a lot of Sonic X is Sonic X original, other than when they're adapting parts of the game, such as they touched on Sonic Adventure, because of course they touched on Sonic Adventure. You can't not touch on Sonic Adventure. It is the franchise darling, at least in terms of the American audience. I don't know about Japanese. I don't know where Sonic Adventure sits in that. I know that Sonic Adventure is not core to Shadow's backstory as much in Japanese as English fandom considers it to be, even though the games haven't really brought up Shadow's adventure backstory in multiple years.
Fascinating.
What was I saying?
Unfortunately, I got distracted by characters in Sonic Shuffle. And so I was just zoned out.
That's why the Sonic news. Yeah, I did find a Sonic X specific wiki, but it sucked and was bad. We had to use the Sonic News Network, which is the unfortunate thing about Sonic News Network is you just get suggested pages.
Well, because I was just looking at females of Cosmo Species resemble the creatures from Imaginary World, a dream world in Sonic Shuffle. For example, Void highly resembles Cosmo, and I saw Void's design, and I saw Lumina's design, and I went, wow, great characters, and I got distracted.
Yeah, the thing with characters resembling each other in Sonic is that a lot of the designs are very simple, so it's very easy to do.
Yeah, it seems sort of like you could just be like, well, they look like each other.
Yep.
Because, I'm so sorry. We can get back to Sonic X. I just want to post a really good 3D model.
What is it?
It's just chunky and polygonal, and it reminds me.
Yeah, because it's from Sonic Shuffle.
That's delightful.
It's very good, and I feel peace when I see it.
Yes.
The chunks put ridges back on my brain.
Yeah.
It really did. It really did.
What's it called? Hang on. I'm not gonna get into this. I just want to give you some. Is that correct? Is that the fucking title? I remember. It was Sonic the Fighters. Sonic the Fighters. If you want to look at some good 3D models later, look up Sonic the Fighters models. Anyway, Cosmo Species is a species that appears in the Sonic X anime series. It is a sapient plant-like alien species from the planet Green Gate, to which Cosmo belongs. They do have sexual dimorphism that is very extreme.
They sure do. I'm looking at this picture, and this big beast creature seems to be the man.
Yep.
And then these delicate little Pokemon are the women.
Yeah. Females closely resemble their plant ancestors, being mostly slender and having an arrangement of petals sprouting from their waists and buds, or balloon flowers atop their heads. Males are slightly larger than most of the inhabitants of Sonic's world and are usually rather round, with short tails, small antler-like growths on their heads, and a colored ridge on the top of their heads. They're more similar to trees than flowers. I don't have much problem with it being like, one is trees and one is flowers. I'm like, that's fun. But I have problems with it when, like, they explicitly give the girls boobs. It's like, okay.
Wait, huh? Did they do?
If they're adults, yes. They get small titties.
Boobus.
Let me
I can see them here in Earthia's picture.
Yeah.
Boobus.
Can I get... At the end of the series, Cosmo, does some shit to sacrifice herself to save the world, and she, levels up, and she gets boobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Her name is based off the actual flower. Is that trivia on Cosmos' page?
This is trivia on Daisy's page.
Wow.
Really good.
Also the skills for Cosmo Species. Empathetic, connection with plant life. Mover mode, males only. Controlling planet eggs, harnessing chaos energy. Mover mode is a page on the wiki, and this is where the sexual why did it embed an image of Nicole? Okay. Mover mode is basically the men turn into Godzilla.
It's very funny.
Hey, that's a really good question. Why the fuck is that embed just Nicole? What the fuck?
I think all wikis got a little fucked up, and their image choices are fucked up now.
Yeah, it's been an ongoing problem.
Yeah.
On the plus side, I checked the Jujutsu Kaisen wiki earlier today, and it was better.
Okay.
So they'll get
Alex-
better soon.
Yeah, Alex, eat your mic, please.
Sorry, I'm eating Mike now.
Thank you. Mover mode is a transformation that appears in the anime series Sonic X. It is a form that the male members of Cosmo Species can trigger at will, allowing them to assume powerful dinosaur-like forms for a short time.
But of course.
It's not copywritten on the wiki. You'll be fine.
Yeah, they fully become like plant Godzillas, basically.
Yeah.
Which
Just
is where
Godzilla.
I do become problem with the sexual dimorphism. It's like, oh, okay, you made the men big and epic, and the girls just, like, turn into trees.
Yeah.
They can? I don't know. That's what Arthia does. She just, like, turns into a tree or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this image that is on her page seems to be her, like, actively turning into a tree.
Yeah, she sacrifices herself for reasons I don't remember.
Because she's a mother in an anime.
Yeah.
I really feel insane. I feel like a different person now that I know this.
I should...
And I want you to keep hitting my brain.
Yeah. I should go hand pick some Sonic X episodes later, and we could have a Sonic X day.
Oh boy.
It's good. I like it. If the user dies while in mover mode, his eyes will turn dull and his body peels.
Hey, what?
His body peels.
Oh, I must not have heard you the first time. Thank you so much for clarifying. I wish I had more to say, but I really feel like I always wanted to know, I'm like, hey, what's up with this little plant girl that's in Sonic X? But now I wish...
A lot.
Now I wish I didn't know.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Cosmo... I don't remember why she shows up, but Cosmo just kind of shows up. And then the gang slowly learns about her everything. You're right there with them.
Okay.
Like, this isn't, like, normal. Like, she's fully an alien to, our friends.
Yeah, basically everybody that isn't Sonic is an alien. Well, everybody that isn't Chris or explicitly a human in Sonic X is an alien.
Yeah, Eggman is technically an alien. No one still really knows why Eggman.
Eggman is Eggman.
He is described as a Mobian... well, at least like a native to Sonic's world. Though sometimes it changes. I don't remember what Sonic X declares that he is. Considering that they do Sonic Adventure, I don't know. We do have a wiki in front of us. I can link you Sonic X characters category, and you can just have fun.
As Cosmo was escaping, the Metarex planted a tracking device on her. Cosmo also
they do that.
had a device inside her brain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I showed you clips of it. That's, if I remember correctly, that's why Shadow was, like, trying to kill her.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because she's a spy. But she doesn't know she's a spy. It's actually, like, a whole dramatic thing where everybody's like, what the fuck do we do about this? And Tails is like, please don't kill my fucking girlfriend.
I do love that he gets a little girlfriend.
Yeah, Amy tries to cast a love spell to make Sonic fall in love with her and accidentally makes Tails and Cosmo fall in love, but they were, like, kind of, like, cute before that, so it's, like, less
Hey, I'm really, the two of them ended up alone on a mission together at one point when Tails got hurt. Cosmo stitched his bruise. Hey, you don't have to do that. You don't have to stitch a bruise.
The Sonic wiki is a little bit weird.
I love how wonky it is.
Oh, is he actually a human in Sonic X, Alex?
Yeah, he's human in
from
Sonic
Earth?
X.
Like from Earth, though.
Yep. Birthplace
Okay.
Earth.
Thank you so much.
Born on Earth, but under unknown circumstances, he was transported to Sonic's world. Fascinating.
Okay. That's what they do for Sonic. I couldn't remember because it changes.
He's still related to Gerald and Maria.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a really good piece of
What?
trivia here, which is that he does not like roller coasters in Sonic X.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna read all of his likes and dislikes.
go
Dr.
ahead.
Eggman.
I love the likes and dislikes section of the Sonic Wiki. It's so good.
So good. Likes, taking over the world. Robots that have the power to destroy Sonic. His empire. Obtaining the Chaos Emeralds. Anyone who will help him take over the world. Tricking Knuckles into doing his dirty work. Ella. Oh, is the maid.
Yeah, Ella is Chris's maid.
Dislikes. Sonic and his friends. Gun. Metarex. Anyone else who tries to destroy Sonic. Murder. Which is an interesting one. Anyone else who tries to conquer.
He's not
or
violent.
No, I know, but I love that he's like.
Well, no, he's violent, but he doesn't like murder. Is his shtick.
I love that. I love it. It makes him such an inherently good, like, oh, I'm blasting off again kind of villain, which I love.
A speech bubble, an NPC speech bubble appears above my head. Would you like to know a little bit of Archie Eggman lore?
I click the yes button.
Yes, I click A.
Eggman in Archie, I don't remember at what point he is Eggman, because in the earlier Archie, he was like... Okay. So, at the beginning of Archie, Eggman and the other humans were referred to as overlanders, who are people that went to space when Sonic's world got... Well, when Earth got invaded by aliens and then went apocalyptic, and then later... I think 8,000 years later, Sonic and friends are there, but the Overlanders went to space to escape that, I think, and then Eggman just went back to go conquer the world or whatever the fuck. Basically, a bunch of the Eggmans died, but he transferred his consciousness through bodies, or maybe through robots, I forget. Anyway, that's the original backstory. I don't remember at what point Eggman is when this reveal happens, which is under Ian Flynn's watch, I think, correctly. Which is we get the reveal that Eggman actually won. He defeated Sonic and won the world and laid siege to the world, and then he was like, it's fucking boring not having a rival. Let me go invade a different timeline and replace their Eggman, and then I'll just toy around with that Sonic until I get bored again. So that's one of the Eggmans that's running around in the Sonic canon. Yeah, that's all pre-Super Genesis wave though.
I want to finish his dislikes.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Anyone else who tries to conquer or destroy the world. Losing. Roller coasters. Quitters. His robots screwing up. Being double-crossed. Skills. Genius level intellect. Brilliant expert mechanic and inventor. Advanced piloting skills. Wrestling. Moves and techniques. Big belly ballistic bounce. And flying Gordito smasher.
Yeah.
I really want to say, of all of the things that are sorted and cited, just cited.
Yeah.
The only thing in dislikes that is cited is roller coasters and quitters. Those are the two most important things to have references.
I guess.
So the problem with that is his moveset is I don't remember if wrestling got to be an episode.
It's in the comic series.
Oh, okay. If it's cited for the comics, that makes sense. Yeah, because there was a whole wrestling mini arc in the Sonic X comics.
Sure was.
Yeah.
I am noticing when he was losing in his wrestling match against Andy's the Ginormous.
Yeah.
Which is, really good. Okay. The worst part about this webpage for Dr. Eggman is... And I think it's awesome how well cited everything is, but every single one of his different robots is, named by their... I don't know what you would call it, serial number, and called forth E51 Intelligente, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Oh, that's just what he calls them.
I know, but it's also impossible to read.
Yeah.
I don't know what to fucking...
He only names some of them.
Lady Ninja!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's what it sounds like.
It sure is.
It's a robot ninja with booby.
I never know what to make of this, but also I feel crazy.
There's some concept art down there with her with big bazonkas.
Oh, well, unfortunately because I love Hell, I do have to see what's up with
There you go.
that. Oh, thank you so much.
They're
for it.
very round.
You know what? You know what? I think I'm done. I think I'm tapping out. I think this is the thing that kills me.
Oh no, we're not done yet.
Are you sure? Because we've been going an hour and a half.
I'm sure. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, Brooke, if there's important stuff, let's get to it.
It's not important, but here's like a random page that I found that I forgot about that I thought was funny. Why is that the embed image? Okay. Eosmeus is a creature mentioned in the anime series Sonic X. It was a genus of animals that lived on Earth in prehistoric times. Reports state that the Eosmeus, I don't know how it's actually pronounced, species was extremely small, being only the size of a human finger. They also possessed feet and bones. It is theorized that the Eosmeus species was nocturnal, only sleeping during the day and searching for food in the treetops during the night. They also only ate insects and fruit. According to reports, the Eosmeus were creatures whose existence led to the development of apes, monkeys, and humans. They supposedly lived 45 million years ago in tropical jungles in an unspecified country. Over 50 years ago, evidence of the Eosmeus' existence were found by scientists. The research on the creatures were used during Project Shadow, although it is unknown what role it played. Basically, I just wanted to include that because that's like Sonic X's, I think, version of the, like, not hedgehog? Question mark? Part for Shadow? Where instead of aliens, they just had it be this, I think?
Oh my god.
But the most interesting part to me was that the Eosmeus were never mentioned in the English dub of Sonic X. The lab report providing the information on the Eosmeus had all its text changed to black blocks in the English dub.
Also,
I love that because the scientific report literally just looks like a Wikipedia page.
it really does.
But it's printed. It's good.
And
And it was in English.
that's fascinating.
Do I have anything that, like, matters?
I mean,
Let
if you
me
pick out a
take a
link, it
look.
matters.
Not necessarily. Okay, we talked about Dark Oak. We talked about Cosmo. We talked about the Metarex.
Yeah, because I feel like anything that I've seen about Sonic X was just like,
Bonkers.
well, it was just like shenanigans, like early season shenanigans.
Yeah, early season is very shenanigans. I linked you the characters. Okay, let's open Chris's page and we can just explore. But if no, why is...
I love the
Oh,
weird embeds.
right. I forgot about the multicolored Sonics arc of the Sonic X comic. Okay. I don't have anything specific on this page. I just wanted to link it for if anybody wanted to skim it and they find something like, what the fuck? It's Chris's page, so he's here the whole time.
Well, let's immediately go to the trivia.
I feel like the relationships section is also, like, pretty good. Oh, there's also a reception section. Oop.
Ooh.
Which is very interesting.
Like how he was received poorly.
6-year time skip in the series that I did not know about.
Oh, right. Okay. Hang on. Let me remind... Because this is actually one of the things that I forgot. Okay. Between Season 2 and Season 3, 6 years on Earth passed, but they didn't pass like that on Sonic's World, and Chris gets sent to Sonic's World, but because of time, he just turns into a kid again?
That's an interesting thing that happens.
Yeah, here is a picture of Chris as an adult. His hair just gets, like, slightly longer, and he gets tall, so he just looks bizarre.
He sure fucking does.
He's just a tall child. Also, he has the same hair as his fucking teacher.
Oh, hold
Yeah,
on.
sure.
Okay. I just was reminded of a blast from the past. Even though he only appears in Sonic X, minus the Leapster game and the cameo in Sonic Adventure DX, Chris was created by Sonic Team. I fucking forgot about the Leapster.
Yeah.
And that was a real fucking blast from the past. Just to me...
Remembering Leapsters, or did you have the Sonic X one?
Oh, just remembering, like, Leapsters and Leapfrogs. Catalog...
We still have some of the Leap Pad books in my house.
Dude, those things were awesome.
I think we might still have, like, the things for them, but I doubt they fucking work.
Oh, so cool. Chris learned martial arts growing up, but is unable to defend himself with them at first because of not being used to be in a 12-year-old body.
Wait, oh, is that after the time skip?
I don't know. That's the only piece.
Where are you reading this?
It's in the trivia. It's the second to last piece of trivia. It's just no citation, and it's weird and fucked up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he learned martial arts as he grew up. I think?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Because I imagine that after the Sonic adventure, not the game, the adventure he had with Sonic, he would have wanted to learn to defend himself? I don't know. I'm sad. I forgot about the time skip completely. Because, like, he's only an adult for, like, half of an episode, I think.
Chris making
they
it home
immediately
safely.
shrink him again.
Chris making it home safely at the end of the series is never confirmed, only heavily implied by Eggman.
Oh, that's right. We don't actually know if he got home.
Oh my god. I'm going back to his reception towards the end. He has also been criticized for other reasons, such as shutting down the portal so Sonic couldn't return back home, for his dependence on Sonic, and the excessive amount of screen time he was given in the episodes, despite Sonic being the titular protagonist. Chris became more well received by some Western fans in the third season due to having less screen time.
Yeah.
And for his character development, of which he becomes more self-confident and more useful to Sonic and his friends through his 6 years of growth. I fucking love that we're like, we like him because he's on screen less. I don't know that means you like him.
Chris was... Well, I described him before we started, I don't know if while we were recording, I forget, as like a self-insert, basically. And he is written like a badly written self-insert fanfiction character.
I think he's mentioned this to us before.
Yeah. Like, picture in your brain a self-insert character that is written badly. That's what Chris is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I showed you Shadow beating him up.
Yeah. No, he very much seems like if a kid was like, what if I was friends with Sonic?
Yeah, he also replaced a lot of characters' roles in the game adaptations. I could read the whole reception section.
Feel free, King.
Or at least here. Well, he was received positively in Japan, not received well by Western fans. Criticized by them for his roles in the Sonic Adventure adaptations as he takes the place of the other characters that had an important role in the games. For example, during the adaptation of Sonic Adventure, he journeys with Big and Cream as they go looking for Froggy, even though it should be noted that Cream has never gotten any criticism for usurping Tails' role in finding Froggy.
Oh, really good.
In the adaptation arc of Sonic Adventure 2, he replaces Amy as the one who convinces Shadow to save Earth, even though Amy was literally in that scene watching Shadow destroy him. He also receives Shadow's ring, as Rouge the Bat did in the game. He is, after they think that Shadow is fucking dead, and they give Rouge the Jesus present. He has also been criticized for other reasons, such as shutting down the portal, which is what you read. I think you read the rest of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really can't get over this.
What, all?
Just all of it. This character that got so much fucking screen time.
Yeah.
I just...
I can read his personality section, which is a little long, but it should note a lot of, like, the problems with Chris.
Please, I'm noticing them immediately in the first sentence, so let's go.
Yep. Chris is a calm and well-mannered boy, though sometimes a bit energetic with a hunger for adventure. Despite being a quote-unquote rich kid, Chris is very down to earth, thinking himself no different from anybody else, and does not want to be treated differently despite coming from a rich family. That's problem number one. Because of being isolated from his parents since childhood, however, Chris would often suffer from emotional pain and loneliness, and thus longed for close companionship. That's problem number two, although that is not his fault. Being rich also isn't his fault, but, you know, eat the rich. Growing up, Chris did make friends with a few of his classmates like Danny, Francis, and Helen, but his relationship with them was not able to mend his loneliness. Chris's friendship with Sonic and his friends would ease Chris's pain, but because of how close his friendship was with them, it would also make him sink into a mild depression or even make him have breakdowns whenever he feared they would leave him. That's problem three in the eyes of the Western fans especially. Is that he was so needy that he would literally have on-screen breakdowns thinking about the thought of them going home. Or even, like, going on adventures without him. He's very needy, which he's, like, 10 or 12. 10 to 12. His parents are never around because they're always traveling the world. But,
it makes it understandable. It doesn't mean
It's understandable. It's
he's
also
an enjoyable character to have around.
It's not written the best, especially in 4Kids. He is super genuinely very annoying in 4Kids.
He really fucking seems like it.
He's like he's a little fucking twerp in 4Kids.
He's such a little twerp.
Yeah. Chris deeply treasures the bonds he makes with other people and will do anything to preserve them, especially his bond with Sonic. However, this tends to give him a reckless or selfish streak, like when he fell into one of Eggman's traps in an attempt to help Sonic and his friends get home. Don't know which one that was. He falls into a lot of Eggman's traps. Or when he deliberately kept Sonic from returning home so he would not leave him. Regardless, Chris has a good heart and is always remorseful when his feelings get the better of him. At the age of 18, Chris seemed to have gained somewhat of an attitude, especially around Helen, and then it just stops. There's no more personality after that.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
He gains an attitude as he grows up. That's it. No other development.
That fucking reminds me. I was like, I swear that we had seen something about, we were watching some fucking thing together, and you were like, oh, this is Chris from Sonic X, and I forgot it was the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! GX dub.
Oh, you mean voice.
Yeah, like, the voice was of all people.
4Kids has 7 actors.
4Kids has 7 actors, and what's most impressive is this woman has been in...
everything.
No, she's not been in everything. She's been in at least her credits on Behind the Voice Actor, which I know is, whatever, but she's 7 things, apparently.
Yeah, that's everything for 4Kids.
That's true. I forgot how you were just immediately like, oh, that's who that is.
Yeah. I did also find some written lines about the scene that I couldn't remember correctly of Chris, like, going at Mach speed in a plane.
Oh my god.
This is completely out of context. This is at the end of the series. They defeat the Metarex. Everything's cool. However, with the Master Emerald having been sacrificed to kill Dark Oak's 2 remaining generals that fused with him into Final Mova, which is a page if you want to look at it, Chris was stranded in Sonic's world until Eggman offered a means to allow Chris to return home, which is a hyperlink for Hurry and Go Home version 1. What the fuck is this? Is this just an episode? Oh, here. It's called Hurry and Go Home version 1. It's an adventure by Dr. Eggman. It's a little egg spaceship, so that Chris can get the fuck out of his sight.
Oh my god. Build you an egg so you can go the fuck home.
Yeah. There was a catch, though. Chris could not take the time to say goodbye to Sonic and his friends as the window for him to return home closed in a few minutes. With little option left, Chris took Eggman up on his offer, boarded the pod, and was launched to return home as he roared into the sky. Chris spotted Sonic running along the ground below, who looked up and wished Chris good luck before the pod disappeared from view as Chris returned home to Station Square and Earth. As a result, since Chris never got to say goodbye to them, Sonic and his friends all declared war on Eggman.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, I think it's because they assume he was, like, trying to kill him?
Well, of course.
Because, like, Eggman wouldn't let them go home. I don't know what Eggman's, like, motives were on that, because I don't remember that very well. The end of Sonic X, for me, stops with the scene of Tails crying because his girlfriend died and, like, blaming Sonic for it, in Japanese version, at least, because I think that's very dramatic and sad. I can probably show you that, Aster, when we're done this.
Oh, boy.
Basically, it's a scene where, like, literally Tails' girlfriend fucking dies.
Yeah.
She just fucking dies.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, she dies, to save the universe. And all that's left of her is, like, this little seed, and Sonic gives Tails it, and Tails just breaks down crying on Sonic, and is like, he's so broken up about it, and he's like, why couldn't you save her? You're a hero, aren't you? Why couldn't you save her? And stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh no! You're 8 years old! And you've just had your life ruined!
I will admit, I did just get lost on Behind the Voice for a little bit. I
Yeah.
was mostly listening, but was also struck with how often Amy's current voice actor shows up in Monster High.
Yeah.
And I'm just noticing it.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like this really feels like one of those episodes where I know less about what we were talking about. Because I don't know.
Sonic X does that.
I don't know what Sonic X is about, but I know less about it now. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch 79 episodes of a cartoon, you could watch it.
There are many more cartoons that I would rather watch.
That's fair.
Unfortunately.
All those relationship sections, kind of nothing, actually.
Yeah.
I think
you
I do
wanna
have
read
to
Shadow's
put an end to the
section?
episode before I pass
No, I'm
it on
sorry.
you guys.
I do want to read Shadow's relationship section with Chris. I did. I'm sad because I do have just Shadow's page because I like to talk about Shadow, but maybe that could be for like a discuss or something. Where
We will get lost in Shadow.
Yeah, we'll
I
get
love
lost.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
We can absolutely
Also, because
do
if I remember
a
correctly,
Wikiboys.
I think that Shadow and Sonic's pages are like written funnily. One final thing is I had this, which is Final MOBA, which is something that I mentioned. You guys can look at it. I want to read Shadow's section. Yeah, I want.
saw this.
Go ahead and skim it while I read Shadow's section, and then you guys can scream about it. Just because I think that this is written very frankly, and it's funny to me. Chris takes an interest in Shadow the Hedgehog, especially when he returns after supposedly sacrificing himself to stop the Ark from hurtling into the earth. Shadow does try to hurt Chris at one point, but Chris is rescued by Rouge, who later abandons him, and then Chris must be rescued by Knuckles. Although at times Chris has shown signs of dislike for Shadow, he has also shown signs of liking him. Chris kept Shadow's limiters until Shadow came back, and Chris returned them to him. Chris did as well shed one tear when he learned Shadow was supposedly dead. Chris also convinced Shadow that Maria would want him to help other people before Shadow lost his memory. Chris also reminds Shadow of Maria. Just a bullet point list, basically.
I love one did as well shed one tear.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Yeah, let's talk about this fucking final boss.
It has 3 stages. One is like a 3-headed dragon, one is a big seed, and one is a planet, I guess.
It's I don't remember exactly what it is, but it is visually just a black orb.
Final Mova's third and most dangerous form is the core of its second form, which was exposed after its
Yes.
shell was torn off. Because you know what happens when you tear off something's armor is it gets more dangerous. Final Mova's energy levels increased to even higher levels than before. What the fuck? This is, like, it really veered hardcore into, like, insane shonen final boss.
They're in space!
This is not shonen. This is Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's also very, like, it feels very, the design of this feels very much like a Sentai anime.
Oh, it is completely a final boss.
Yeah.
It's very Sonic video game final boss, is what all the ones look like. Basically. As Sonic the Hedgehog and his allies tried to stop Final Mova, the monster wrapped itself around the blue typhoon with its vines to break the bridge. In an attempt to kill Sonic the Hedgehog, Final Mova swallowed him alive, trapping him underneath the surface of planet Aquarius, which is literally a water planet, and we all know how Sonic feels about water. I think there's like... Some more, quote-unquote, lore, some back of the cereal box fandom trivia about Sonic X is it was, for the longest time, the #1 proof of Sonamy real.
Oh my
for
god.
Sonamy fans.
Holy shit.
There's whole compilations of, like, Sonamy moments in Sonic X. And it gets, like, really intense near the end of the series, because I think Amy is the one who rescues Sonic from Planet Aquarius, but, like, I think she also starts drowning or something. I don't know. It's, like, a whole big scene. I could fully show you one of the compilations. I'm sure. Let me just... Sonic X Son Amy compilation. I want to stress that I'm not a Son Amy person. I don't care. Okay, I'm getting a shit ton of ones for Sonic Boom, you cowards. Anyway, I think, like, a lot of the compilations, I think, ended up... I think, if I remember correctly, a lot of ones I saw ended up being around, like, 14 minutes worth of content.
Holy shit.
Sonic also had openings and endings, and one of the endings was, like, the biggest evidence ever that Son Amy real is the Amy's, like, sitting sadly alone in a foggy park or something, and, like, Sonic comes up to her, and then they look at each other, and then it ends.
That's so fucking funny. People really just do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. We didn't. So the problem with Sonic X is ultimately it's like kind of impossible to talk about because there's a lot of it and it's really bonkers. But I think we're at least done for now since Alex will sleep.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep basically on mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the romp into Sonic X. I definitely think it's a very interesting watch. Because, at least in my memory, in my memory, it's Sonic and Co. on Earth, and then suddenly they're just in space. I don't remember that transition period. I don't remember why they go to space.
I can't tell you when it is or where it is.
No.
I also remember it just their space now.
Yeah, I know now because I read the wiki it's because they have to stop the planets from dying. But I can't remember how we get there. A tidbit also is it's funny because since Chris is a human, he has to walk around in a spacesuit, but Sonic and Co. are like just fine to breathe nothing.
Oh, okay.
They don't need spacesuits in space, and it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, other than...
It's because his quills would poke through.
I have infinite more, but my friends do not. This has been Wikiboys. You can find us on Twitter at WikiBoysPod, and you can find me on Twitter at Cooking.
You can find me on Twitter at Alex and Mostly Okay.
And you can find me on Twitter at Nerd of Goodness.
This has been Wikiboys, and we'll fix and post.
The music used in this episode is Quirky Dog by Kevin MacLeod, found at Incomptech.com and used under the Creative Commons license.